Please, I just want to know what happened to Daniel.
I don't know what happened to him.
But when was the last time you saw him?
Breathe.
Look, I'm sorry, I didn't know he was married.
Just tell me when you last saw him. It would make things so much simpler for me. I mean, you know, if it comes up.
Yeah, you want me to say
Just to say
that
that we were,
you and I
that we were together.
last night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you want me to lie?
Oh! Well,
We have to talk.
I don't want to have another drink and go to bed.
Did you think I was just going to take it forever? Did you? My God, you're not going to take my money.
What are you talking
What
about?
am I talking about, honey? When was the last time you worked? I mean, a real job, and you changed your hair.
Oh, why don't I? Well, don't wait up.
I'm cheap.
What?
I called you cheap, Madeline, because that's what I think of you.
Who do you think you're talking to?
The cheap, tacky little tramp who every day becomes less and less like the woman I married and more like a broad. You're a broad, Madeline. You're pathetic.
Who do you think you are? You're nothing. Nothing. You're a tragic, boozy, flaccid clown. And tell you the truth, it terrifies me. I mean, can you imagine looking in the mirror after 22 years and seeing a different face? I mean, Christ, but that is a freak out, right?
Are you freaking out?
Yeah.
Good.
Sometimes. And a lot of the time I don't even think about it.
So what do you think about?
Honestly,
Yeah.
Michael. Sometimes Peter, but most of the time.
Are you falling in love with Peter?
No, couldn't fall in love with Peter. You know, he's a nice man. He's a good friend. He's sort of like the wonderful father I never had. You know, he brings me presents, but no, I'm in love with Michael.
Well, we'll just have to see what happens. Good Lord, do you know what time it is?
Ugh, wow. How did we do that? Will you come back and see me again, Faye? Peter was right. You're a very special lady.
Thank you. I'd love to. In fact, Peter was thinking that we might do this on a regular basis.
Huh.
What do you think?
Yeah. Think it'd be wonderful to have someone to talk to like we did today.
Well, I can always promise you 3 hours. How about 3 times a week for an hour professionally? And then we can always meet outside, you know, as friends. Sound okay to you?
Yeah, sounds wonderful.
Were there signs?
I don't know.
There must have been signs. There must have been some signs.
No, I didn't see any signs.
You must have blocked them.
I saw no signs.
You must have blocked them. There are always signs.
I don't know. Does it matter?
You have to be alert. You have to be alert. You have to know everything.
We've been married for 32 years.
People don't realize that there are little codes that they say to each other.
I don't care. I don't care
You
about
don't
codes.
care.
I don't care about codes.
on Tuesday.
Tuesday, he's not a baby. See, you don't know him. See, you don't know anything about him.
I want to stay here and listen to you.
Look, wait, just think about Isaiah. Don't do this to him.
Don't do what? Tell him the truth that his mom is as black as he is?
Look, it's all about color to you people.
You people! You people? Me and Isaiah are the same kind of people. Or didn't you notice?
You look whopped out.
Listen, Jeff, I just want to reaffirm what we said yesterday.
About what?
That, we're going to get you out, promise you.
You admitted it to me, to the judge, that you were the one who did it.
No, Ray!
Ray may have done a lot of it, but not the last Llewellyn.
He made me!
He made you hold that child's hand on a hot stove till he had first and second degree burns. I'll tell you one thing.
Murder.
Ray couldn't have made me do that.
We're teaching him.
And then you ran off and left him. Just left him. And in all the months we've had him in foster care, you haven't contacted me once, not one time, to find out how he was doing. So why today?
There was nobody like Hal. He swept me off my feet. Met him at a party. Blue Moon, that was what was playing. Do you know that song? I'll never forget that. One more year and I would have graduated. But I quit BU to marry him. What was I learning in that school anyway? Could you see me as an anthropologist? Oh, sex was great. He was 9 years older than me, and he'd already made and lost a fortune, and then he went back and made it all again, and much more. He was so dynamic. Not that I'm not going to elaborate.
You're just jealous that I'm close to Paul.
Oh, well, maybe you're jealous because he picked me. You're such an asshole. You want to be like me? Nice job, Sandy. Oh. Never gonna duplicate this makeup. I'm sorry, I gave you some lame dumpster baby story. I lied, that's what broke down. And, he's not himself. Where is he? Is he himself?
Good.
Well, is it unusual? Have I been completely stupid? I mean, is this Dad? Does he really do this?
No!
No.
No. It's not what he does, I think.
You said he was leaving you.
I think this is a it's a once off kind of a thing. It's a, once off.
Well, that's very important, isn't it?
Is it?
Isn't it?
Good.
Is he in love with her, or is he out of love with you?
How's your mom feeling?
know. You got to talk to him to see him. I didn't. I never want to say goodbye.
In her eyes.
He left angry at me. I wouldn't talk to him, and I never got to tell him how much I loved him. And now I'll never be able to tell him.
He knows. I know he knows.
Why did he leave? Why? You know what? They put me on 6 different medications. Cocktails, they call them. The only cocktail that works is Stoli Martini. Don't trust doctors. Doctors. Both of my parents in early graves. You know, I've never been to San Francisco. I hear it's beautiful. Hal and I traveled everywhere. I'm going to be staying with my sister, Ginger. She's divorced. I mean, biologically, she's not my sister. She's adopted. We're both adopted. Oh, I couldn't stand her ex-husband. He used to hit her. No, my plan is to put all of my past behind me, start over, start afresh, go west. Was it Horace Greeley who said that, oh, bye, I'll call you, we'll do lunch. I don't have your number.
Well, it kinda does. I have to know where you... I have to know whether you want me to tell a white lie or a black lie.
Oh, it was a white lie.
How white? Come on, I have to know.
Well, I was out.
Alone?
Um,
Or with someone?
not with someone.
Yeah?
Dad just wouldn't understand.
A man?
Oh, you know, he would take it the wrong way.
You were out with another man?
Oh, yes, I was out with another man. How's Billy?
He's great. Except he fell and he cut his face. He has a scar joining it from here to here.
Oh,
It's lucky it wasn't worse.
well, can't tell from a distance, Ted.
What?
I've seen him.
You have?
A few times I sat in a parked car outside the school and I watched you take him to school.
Really?
He looks like a great kid.
You sat in a car.
Yeah. Watching my son. Couldn't do anything else. I was thinking it out. I was trying to make my decision. Ted, I want Billy back. We can work out an arrangement. So you can see him on the weekends, but I want...
You want him back?
Yes. I've established residence here in New York. I can live here in New York with him. I wouldn't want to separate you two.
Are you kidding me?
I
Are
want
you
my
kidding me?
son. I'm not sitting in cars looking at my son anymore.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm not.
The time I've put in, what I've lived through, and now you want him back? Huh?
Look, we can discuss this pleasantly.
And I'm finally getting organized, finally, and now you want him back and take him away from me?
I'm not shutting you out. You'll still see him on weekends. You know, Ted, you're his father.
And what are you?
I'm his mother. I'm still his mother. I never gave that up. You
Well,
can't.
then go fuck yourself.
Ted, I'm
Go
trying
fuck
to be
yourself.
direct with you.
Go fuck yourself.
There are other ways I could have dealt with this.
I mean it. I mean, that might not be the most articulate thing in the world to say, but there it is. Go fuck
Ted,
yourself.
there are courts of law. There is legal recourse.
I don't want to discuss it. What I want to discuss is who's paying for this drink.
What?
Who pays for this? Who do I get stuck again? Do I have to? Do you invite me to have a drink with you to listen to what you want? And am I supposed to pay?
Who pays for the drink is meaningless, Ted.
All right, then I want another. If you're paying, I'm drinking.
Oh, right, whatever you want.
What else? What else do I get? Can I have a sandwich from the counter? Are you buying that too?
Ted.
Or just a drink? Huh? Huh? Huh?
You're just being angry.
Huh?
You're just being angry.
Oh, you're a big spender. Big spender.
Ted, I'm going through with this. I've had time to think. I've been through some changes, and I've learned a lot of things about myself.
Huh? What did you learn? I'm really interested to know this. Huh?
Nothing specific.
One thing. Tell me one thing that I paid for that you've learned.
That I should not have married you. He's so cute.
Ugh. Excuse me. How can you waste time on idle flirtation? It's after 9 o'clock on New Year's Eve. And neither one of us has a date.
Yes, really. It's awful waking up alone on New Year's Day. It's like
yes.
it jinxes the whole year. What about him?
Ugh. I don't know. It's just so desperate getting picked up by a bartender. It's a guy.
Bartender? Well, what are you?
What?
Hello? What do you do for a living? You're a waitress.
Excuse me. I'm not a waitress. I'm an artist.
Oh, yeah. What do you do for a living? What do you do to support yourself? So, who are you to look down on a bartender? For all you know, he is an artist too.
Caitlin, I promise you.
No, I couldn't.
Your mouth could say the words! Come on! Physically, your mouth could say the words!
I couldn't do it!
You could! What you're saying is you just won't!
I'm saying but I can't, so I won't. Anyway, you don't want me to lie for me.
I do! I mean, can you imagine me wanting to kill myself and coming round to chat about it with a whole pack of strangers? And most of them know better than me.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's not even human.
right. That's just what I said. So I went straight home and I wrote that doctor a letter. I wrote him this beautiful letter about how could a man like that expect to be helping sick people.
Did you get an answer?
Well, I don't know, because that is when I read about you.
How do you mean?
Well, the police thought you were dead and all. I've got a pile of clippings somewhere. Hey, look, you should put them in a scrapbook.
Thanks.
I read about you, and not just about how they found you, but everything leading up to that. So I put all of my money together, and I flew to New York.
Why New York?
Well, I thought it would be easier to kill myself in New York. It'll kill me. She came here for dinner, and I made her homemade watercress soup and stuffed veal, and those beautiful little Florentines with coffee, because I thought, oh, she's single women and all that, she probably needs a good meal. She got one.
It's his crisis. It's his fucking midlife crisis. What is he proving? That he can fuck? Is that what it is? That he can fuck girls? Why doesn't he get a fucking therapist?
You know, he doesn't want to hurt you.
I'm not hurt.
No, it's not. You should talk to him. You should talk to him.
What?
Because he doesn't want to hurt you.
You're defending him.
Well,
You're defending him.
he can't help it. He can't help it.
What?
He can't. Well, why didn't you just go to a hotel there for the weekend?
Then they no one wanted me, and they all canceled me for the rest of the summer. It's not like having a date for New Year's.
You remember when you called us and you said, if we had any class, we'd get married on New Year's, so you'd have someplace to go.
Did I really say that? Oh, that's kind of darling. No wonder everybody's crazy about me.